Battle of the Brains presented by Virginia 529. Central Virginia's ultimate high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Poquoson High School versus Ocean Lakes High School. Let the battle begin.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest-running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today's match kicks off round 3 of this season. The academic athletes joining us today, the Dolphins of Ocean Lakes High School, coached by Miranda Blazer. Located in Virginia Beach, Ocean Lakes High School has about 2,000 students. This public school is also home to the Math and Science Academy, an advanced academic program. Also with us today, the Bull Islanders of Poquoson High School, coached by Tom Fay. With about 700 students, Poquoson High School is the only public secondary school in that city. The school's stated mission is to prepare all students for a successful and meaningful life. It's good to have you students back with us today, and congratulations on making it to the 3rd round. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, welcome. Here is the first toss-up round. Designed by Lewis McManus in 1948, this statuette is of a winged woman holding an atom. Name this award given for excellence in television. Tatum.
Emmy?
Emmy is correct. The Presidential Succession Act of 1947 provides a line of succession if the president and vice president are unable to serve. If the Speaker of the House and the President pro tempore of the Senate also are unable to serve, what office is next? Samuel.
Secretary of State.
That is correct. What major Eastern Virginia city was named for the captain of the Susan Constant? Jackson.
Newport News.
Correct. Named for Captain Christopher Newport. Built in 312 BC, the ancient road, the Appian Way, is located in what modern-day country? Maylin.
Italy.
Correct. Without a doubt, signs point to yes. Reply hazy, try again. Outlook not so good are 5 of the 20 standard responses. Evelyn.
Magic 8 Ball.
That is correct. Lying between Novaya Zemlya and northwest Siberia, the Kara Sea is part of what ocean? Samuel.
Arctic Ocean.
Correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. Given x plus 2 equals 2 times x minus 1, what is the value of x? Maylin.
3.
That is incorrect. Poquoson? Jude?
Oh, shoot. 1.
It's actually 4. Mnemonic relates to the practice of aiding memory. Spell mnemonic. Maylin.
M-N-E-M-O-N-I-C.
That is correct. He described his life in his memoir, Narrative of the Life of an American Slave. Name his editor. Tatum.
Edward Douglas.
That is correct, a prominent black abolitionist. Of these, white ash, birch, maple, and pine, currently most Major League Baseball bats are made from which type of wood? Tatum.
Pine.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes? Maylin?
Birch.
It's actually maple.
Oh.
Who was the Russian chemist who is given credit for the development? Maylin?
Mendeleev.
Correct, the development of the periodic table. Signed in 1848, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. Maylin?
Mexican-American War.
It ended that war. That is correct. All right, players, turn your attention to the monitor for a video question presented by a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And you must wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
The Virginia Aquarium and Marine Science Center has a 300,000-gallon exhibit full of species found in what underwater canyon named for an Eastern Virginia city?
Jude.
Luray.
That is incorrect. Jackson?
Norfolk. Norfolk Canyon.
And what is the answer? Norfolk Canyon is the answer.
Eastern.
After this god was killed and dismembered, his son, who was also his nephew, avenged his death by fighting the god's brother Seth. Maylin?
Osiris.
That is correct. Released in 1978, this film featured the screen debut of Jamie Lee Curtis, whose character had to fend off psychotic stalker Michael Myers. Tatum.
Halloween.
That is correct, by John Carpenter. What singer-songwriter received a 2024 Grammy Award for her song, What Was I Made For? Evelyn.
Billie Eilish.
Correct. In science, what is the Mohs scale used to measure? Jackson.
Hardness.
That is correct. Hardness of minerals. A dangerous buildup of carbon dioxide exhaled by tourists forced this site to close to the public in 1963. Tatum.
Lascaux Caves.
That is correct. Nikki Haley was appointed by President Donald Trump to be the United States ambassador to the United Nations. Before her appointment, she was governor of which state? Tatum.
South Carolina.
South Carolina is correct. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. Good job by our teams, but a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow along with Battle of the Brains on social media. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Ocean Lakes with 100 points, our team from Poquoson with 70 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead, but first we want to introduce you to today's players. We'll start with our team from Ocean Lakes High School. The Dolphins are coached by Miranda Blazer. First up is Jackson Crickert, who is a junior, likes to play soccer, is a musician, plays the cello, and enjoys complicated board games. Next up is Kashuk Tata, who is a member of the Chamber Orchestra, enjoys radar systems, and hopes to study engineering. Next up is our team captain, Malin Runjan, who is a senior, enjoys playing the piano, also playing tennis and badminton, plans to study physics or biology. And wrapping up our team from Ocean Lakes High School is Samuel Kidd, who is a senior, is a member of the school's orchestra, enjoys singing and mathematics, and wants to study aerospace engineering. That is our team from Ocean Lakes High School. Now let's meet our team from Poquoson High School. They are the Bull Islanders. First up is Carlton Gill. Carlton is a sophomore who says he enjoys playing tennis. Next up is our team captain, Tatum Smith, who is a senior, enjoys reading obscure books. Our next player is Evelyn Murphy, who is a senior who enjoys reading, playing Dungeons and Dragons and video games. And wrapping up our team from Poquoson High School is Jude Purdy, who is a junior, enjoys ancient history, Dungeons and Dragons, and playing chess. That is our team from Poquoson High School. Now to our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they'll receive a 20-point bonus. All right, teams, here are today's categories from which you may choose. They are Muppet Sesame, 1950s American literature, and popular pastimes. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers. By the rules, the high score team gets first choice of category. So, Maylin, let me know what you and your team would like to play. Talk it over quickly with them.
We'll go for popular pastimes.
All right, answer these questions about popular pastimes and people. The first is, name of the most popular sports video game of all time.
Sports. Wii Sports.
That would be Madden football. Another name for an angler.
Fisherman.
That is correct. Who is currently the most famous tight end in professional football?
Travis Kelce.
Correct. Thanks to its shape, a softball field is sometimes called this.
Diamond.
Correct. Online video game with rocket racing, battle royale, and save the world modes.
Fortnite.
That is correct. Table tennis is sometimes referred to by this onomatopoeic name.
Ping pong.
Correct. Sports resembling tennis but played with a net 34 inches high.
Is it pickleball?
Correct. Sport where you can go off-piste to a cat track or maybe a bunny hill.
Skiing. Skiing.
Correct. The name of this Shakespearean character also gets slapped around in an ice hockey game.
Puck.
Correct. And finally, in poker, it's another name for a pair and three of a kind.
Yes. Full House.
Full House is correct. Good job on that.
Good job.
Popular pastimes. All right, Poquoson, it will either be Muppet Sesame or 1950s American literature. Tatum, talk it over with your team.
Yes, absolutely. Muppet Sesame.
Muppet Sesame.
All right, answer these questions about The Muppet Show and Sesame Street. A stringed instrument played by Janice in the Electric Mayhem Band.
Electric guitar.
That is correct. Tall avian character who had a cameo in the Muppet movie.
Bird.
Correct. He is likely a big fan of the Keebler Elves.
The Grinch.
That would be Cookie Monster. Pink female fairy in training.
Abby Cadabby.
Correct. Best friends, they share an apartment.
Ordinary.
Correct. Is a pyrotechnics expert.
And Monster.
Repeat for me.
Monster.
That would be Gonzo. Long-running Muppet sitcom Pigs in where? Pigs in Space. Bilingual female monster.
Zeta.
Correct. Master of ceremonies of the Muppet Show. Kermit is correct. Oscar the Grouch reads the adventures of what superhero? And that would be Trash Gordon. All right, that was an interesting category. Good job by both of our teams in the category round. Up next, our teams will take on another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains returns.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of battle gameplay? Find full episodes on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Ocean Lakes High School with 145 points. Our team from Poquoson High School with 100 points. And now back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. Just a reminder to our teams, you do lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer, and there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. All right, here we go. The trailing arbutus is a low-growing shrub that shares its name with the ship Christopher Jones captained in 1620 when it sailed from Southampton to the New World. Maylin.
Mayflower.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this. What is the largest prime factor of 156? Maylin.
13.
Correct. Tananarive is the original French name for the capital city of what island republic? Samuel.
Madagascar.
That is correct. In 1844, he gave a prescient talk on the concept of force fields, 13 years after he coined the term line of force while studying magnetism. Who is this British scientist and namesake of the SI unit of capacitance? Tatum.
Michael Faraday.
Correct. Among mammals, which one has the longest gestation period? Carlton.
Humans.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes. Samuel.
Elephant.
Elephant is correct. In physics, big G is the gravitational constant. Little g is another constant equal to about 32 feet per second squared. What constant is it? Maylin.
Earth's gravitational field near its surface.
I'm going to go to the judges on that one. They're saying no. All right, Poquoson. Jude?
Earth's gravity.
That is incorrect. We were looking for gravitational acceleration.
Okay, all right.
James Joule quantified the creation of this phenomenon from mechanical sources by using the potential energy of falling masses to stir insulated water. It can move between bodies by convection, radiation, or conduction. Jackson.
E.
That is correct. He chaired the Washington Peace Convention of 1861 but urged Virginia to secede when the Senate rejected his plan. Named the states' rights advocate and the only former U.S. president elected. Tatum.
John Tyler.
Correct. Only president elected to the Confederate Congress. You may need your pencil and paper. What is the product of 2 cubed and 3 squared? Maylin.
72.
Correct. All right, players, turn your attention to the monitor for a video question presented by a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
We're in Roanoke, Virginia at the Virginia Museum of Transportation. Which U.S. president signed the Interstate and Defense Highway Act of 1956?
Samuel.
Eisenhower.
Dwight D. Eisenhower is correct. Life Among the Lowly is an alternate title. Maylin.
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
That is correct. Published in 1852. Appearing in over 30 novels and short stories, Hercule Poirot is a fictional detective. Maylin.
Agatha Christie.
Correct. Pencil and paper ready for this one. Given the set of all positive integers, what are the only 3 single digits whose sum is the same as that of the products of these 3 consecutive digits? Carlton.
1, 2, and 3.
That is correct. The sum and the product are both 6. Ophthalmology is the branch of medicine that specializes in treating diseases of the eye. Spell ophthalmology. Carlton.
OPHTHAMOLOGY.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes. Jackson.
OPTHAMOLOGY.
That is also incorrect. It's OPHTHALMOLOGY, ophthalmology. As an Indian village, it was known as Kecoughtan. St. John's Episcopal Parish, the oldest in the country, is located there. Founded in 1610, what Virginia city, home to Langley Air Force Base? Evelyn.
Hampton.
Hampton is correct, is one of America's first continuous English-speaking settlements. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round to go, and we'll double the point value. Stay tuned to see which of our teams will go on to the semifinals here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Ocean Lakes High School with 235 points. Our team from Poquoson High School, 140 points. And now for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer before I've finished reading the question. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. In what amendment to the U.S. Constitution would you find the insurrection clause? Samuel.
14th Amendment.
Correct. More than 50% of Pakistani cultivated land is under irrigation. With a capacity of roughly 11 million acre-feet, the Tarbela Dam is on which river that produces the irrigation? Samuel.
Indus.
Indus is correct. He is the subject of an uncompleted monumental sculpture near Mount Rushmore. Samuel.
Crazy Horse.
That is correct. Who was the leader of the successful attack against the 7th Cavalry at Little Bighorn. The Kalahari, Gobi, and Sahara are what types of geographic areas? Samuel.
Deserts.
Correct. In round figures, how many millions of dollars did the Louisiana Purchase cost the United States? Samuel.
15.
$15 million is correct. Sulfur contains 16 neutrons. What is its atomic number? Jude.
16.
Correct. He created an endowment for international peace after selling his business in 1901. Name the Scottish-born steel magnate. Maylin.
Carnegie.
Andrew Carnegie is correct. What city is the capital of Denmark? Samuel.
Copenhagen.
Correct. His aerodynamics research included building a wind tunnel in Paris at the foot of his most famous creation. Maylin.
Eiffel.
Gustav Eiffel is correct. Congas are what type of musical instrument? Evelyn.
Drum.
Drums is correct, in the percussion family. What term describes any mutation that increases the number of nucleotides to a segment of DNA? Jackson.
Insertion.
Correct. The Supreme Court's 1954 decision in the Brown v. Board of Education of Topeka case overturned the doctrine of separate but equal. Jackson.
Hussey versus Ferguson.
That is correct. Leon Festinger and James Carl Smith had people turn pegs to study what phenomenon that arises when people simultaneously hold contradictory beliefs. Carlton.
The Mandela effect.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes. Jackson.
Cognitive dissonance.
That is correct. This tree's tiny green flowers are formed at the center of 6 large white or pink bracts that resemble petals. What name is given to this popular ornamental tree, Virginia's state flower tree? Evelyn.
Dogwood.
Correct. How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child is a famous line in which the main character bequests his kingdom to his daughters but wishes to maintain control. Tatum.
King Lear.
That is correct, by Shakespeare. The current head of the Catholic Church, Pope Francis, was born in what country? Samuel.
Argentina.
Correct. The Haber process uses one made of iron enzymes act. Maylin.
Catalyst.
That is correct. Who was the first woman to pilot a nonstop solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean? Jackson.
Amelia Earhart.
Correct, in May of 1932. According to the Bible, the source of the Euphrates River is in what location guarded by Tatum?
Iraq.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Ocean Lakes. In what location guarded by cherubim and a flaming sword? Samuel.
The Garden of Eden.
That is correct. French archaeologists, let me start again. What do you do if you are a somnambulist? Tatum.
Sleepwalk.
That is correct. Now, French archaeologist Jean Champollion showed that they both contained an alphabet and logarithms. Jackson.
A Rosetta Stone.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Poquoson. Showed they contained both an alphabet and logograms when he translated the names of several pharaohs.
Hieroglyphs.
That is correct, a writing system used on the Rosetta Stone. Since 1903, the New York Yankees have won 27 World Series titles. What National League team comes in second with 11 titles? Kashik.
The Red Sox.
That is incorrect. Poquoson? Jude?
Atlanta Braves.
Would be the St. Louis Cardinals. And that buzzer is the end of our match. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date with Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. And follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains.
As we continue round 3 in this season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Douglas Freeman High School versus Charlottesville High School.
And now here is the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on to the semifinal round in this season's competition. Ending the match with 240 points, our team from Poquoson High School. Good job today by Jude, Evelyn, Tatum, and Carlton. Our winners today with a final score of 515 points, our team from Ocean Lakes High School. Good job today by Jackson, Kaushik, Malin, and Samuel. And we'll see you gentlemen in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.